believe that fear is normal, healthy, and necessary. So I don't think that we have to be fearless out here in the world, but I do believe that we have to be courageous. Hey creators, welcome back to my studio. I'm Aramis the artist. Y'all, 222! Yeah. Literally, that's been my anthem for the past 3 days. I am like really excited for this new year. But to tell y'all the truth, it took me a minute. It took me a minute to get there because I think we all can relate to the fact that it has been rough these past 2 years. And so coming into a new year, I was really hesitant to set like these huge, giant, lofty goals just to be disappointed, which like when I say that out loud, it sounds so like bleak. I thrive on being like an optimistic and positive person, but at the same time, I'm a human being and I feel like I have experienced just a little bit of trauma, okay, from these past couple of years. But your girl got her chakras aligned, okay? I'm just really rejuvenated for what's to come with this channel. You all know that I'm always talking about how I'm still just trying to find myself and still just try to figure out like where I want to take my art career in conjunction with how does that look next to social media while still trying to be in this like fine art, high-end exclusivity side of the art industry. And I had an epiphany, okay? The epiphany is that they are not two separate entities. I can literally coexist in those two places, but it really came down to me letting go of what I thought a fine artist should look like, and also really letting go of like what other people are gonna think. Like part of it was like, oh well, if somebody see me dancing on Instagram or see me twerking on my blogs, like maybe I'm not a professional artist. Like no, that's just me, okay? I can't hide who I am. And so I'm just really excited. No matter what goes on this year, no matter what cray try to pop off in 2022, all I know of what I can control is what's going on inside my mind, heart, body, spirit, all the things. And so whatever I can control and whatever is within my modalities of change, that's what I'm gonna worry about. And that's truly creating more work, showing up here consistently as I can, while still just like living in alignment and really doing more, being more than doing, okay? I shared quite a bit of that stuff on my Instagram. It was so great hanging out with the patrons for like our vision board session. Y'all, it was chill, low key. It was so great seeing all of y'all, and thank you all for letting me show up as I am, you know, like just because 95% of the time I am like in a bubbly space, it can be hard whenever I'm not. And I definitely didn't feel like my peak level of energy during that call, but so grateful for the patrons who accept me as I am, okay? And I'm excited for this journey. Can we just chat? What I've been enjoying about the YouTube channel is that it's also been like a bit of a diary for me. Like I'll look back at some of my old videos and see how far I've come, or like different ideas that I had. I'll just look back at some of my old videos and be like, oh wow, like okay, cool, you did accomplish that. Or like, oh, that was weird, but okay, you know, like maybe change that editing style. Okay, maybe remove that. So I'm just constantly learning, growing, and observing, and I'm really enjoying this being a diary for myself, but and for y'all. Actually, one of you all asked me this, so shout out to y'all, okay? Like the subscribers be coming through. I did a live stream with King County Library, and one of the supporters was on the call. Was it Ja? I think it was Ja. If it's you, Ja, look, put in the comments so I know that I'm saying the right name. But I think it was Ja, and they were asking if I'm gonna be sharing like social media marketing tips and like just like different things more of the business side. And my answer was no, I don't plan on sharing things like from that aspect. But I also feel like I'm sharing everything with y'all where it's almost like a blueprint. So even if I'm not directly saying like, oh, this is my social media content calendar and how I upload my videos and because there's a plethora of content like that already on YouTube, and there's actually a lot of stuff that I watch and I learn and I grow from. So I feel like it's out there, it's already done. And not saying that I can't do it, because clearly there's artists out there doing studio vlogs as well. But for me, I really want to like make sure that I center my art and center my creative practice. And so whoever is just like on a journey with me to learn more about my art and learn more about the creations that I want to put out to the world, like that's what I want to share. you know. And so, and just being honest, sometimes I do feel like, oh well, like maybe I should share this because I see that, you know, that's trendy, or like that other video got quite a few views, and so maybe that'll like help my channel. And so I just want to make sure that in this coming year I'm centering myself as an artist over a content creator. And of course I feel like I always reference that other chit chat blog where I was talking about trying to discover my style and brand and like all of that. I will definitely link that above if you all haven't checked that out. But what I'm excited for this year is I feel like I've laid all the foundation, okay? Like now we got the team in place. I have my website. I have my different social media branches. I have products, scarves, paintings. I have ideas. But even more importantly, I have the foundational knowledge of what makes me thrive. You know sometimes people like, oh, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out what my system is. I know for me, if I don't get enough sleep, okay, if I'm not taking frequent baths, which might sound weird, but like actually sitting and soaking in a tub is like a part of my self-care and spiritual practice where I actually like meditate and like get in tune. So pretty much saying all that to say that, like, and also y'all, I read so many books. Like I've read all the books, I've listened to the podcast, and to a certain point when you read so many like self-developmental stuff, you realize that a lot of people are saying the same thing, which is wonderful because there's truth in repetition. You know, like if like 20 successful people told you to eat right, sleep, meditate, like then you should probably listen, okay? There probably isn't no other magic formula when people be saying something is like a secret or like 10 hacks to do this. Like, it's the basic shit. It ain't no hack out there to lose weight, y'all. Like, we know what the hell to do, okay? It's out there, but the struggle is actually executed and actually doing the work. And so this year, y'all, is the year. This is the year of doing the work. Like, we already know how many books are out there about how to be successful, how to manage your money, how to create content on social media. Like, literally everything is out there, and I consume all that stuff on a daily basis. And so I feel like this is gonna be the year for me where I'm done talking about it. I'm done talking about it. I'm about to be about it, and I'm done being afraid. And I know from the outside this probably doesn't even look like that. And like, thank you. Okay. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. And maybe I shouldn't say done being afraid, because I also believe that fear is normal, healthy, and necessary. So I don't think that we have to be fearless out here in the world. But I do believe that we have to be courageous, and that's still like showing up in the midst of fear. So that's something that I really want to make sure that I'm leading with this year, because even though like I show up and you all see me, I'm on the ground, I'm like everywhere. So it might seem like, oh, I'm like super confident, like I'm like out here doing things, and to a certain extent I am. But I'm literally just like everybody who still has that little voice in the background, like, okay, if I post this, or like if I share this, or if I say this, like what is somebody gonna think? Or, you know, maybe I shouldn't do that, or like, oh well, like maybe a gallery won't reach out if I'm a little too, no, it's just like I don't even want to think about that. I literally just want to show up as the person that I am and create my own space. You know, it's like, I think for a while I was really looking for external validation when it comes down to receiving grants or being in a gallery show, or like winning a certain award that like proves or like affirms to the world that my artwork is good enough or worthy enough to be collected or sold, you know. And it's like, y'all, we letting it all go. We letting it all go, and like it feels so good. It feels really good. It feels super duper liberating. And yeah, I'm nervous to tell you the truth. I am nervous, because in order for me to show up in the way that I truly feel in alignment, it does mean showing up less, like if I'm real, you know, because I think that in the midst of people sharing different stuff around, like, oh, you know, how to grow on Instagram, or how to grow on YouTube, or how to do da-da-da-da-da, when you are truly a creator and an artist, and when you truly are heart-centered, I would be lying if I said that keeping up with a lot of this stuff doesn't take a toll on me. Like that would just be a lie if I said that it didn't, because it does. But I also know how important it is, and how much success I have gained because of being present on social media and because of, you know, replying to emails and like just being present and available in general when you are running a business and when you are an artist. But honestly, I feel like I want people to have a little bit less access to me. I don't know if like access to me is the right word, but I think I do want a little bit more mystery involved around what I'm gonna be rolling out into the world. I don't know. I feel like I'm saying this stuff and it's like, but you already kind of do, and like, but this is helpful for me. Okay, so thank y'all for listening. Coming into the new year, I was like, all right, like my first video of 2022, like what is it gonna be? Like it has to be this, you know? And it is really coming down. I don't know if y'all can hear the rain. Can you hear it? I'm just glad it's raining and not snowing, okay? I'm from Chicago, so it's like the snow is cool for me, but it's flat in Chicago. So out here in the Pacific Northwest with the hills and the valleys and the slopes and the drops and the, yeah, no. So grateful for the rain, let it rain down. Rain on me. Look, let it rain, okay? As long as it's not snowing. Yeah, I'm just like, so instead of me trying to like process like a deep complex video or like something that's really gonna get the clicks, get the engagement, like y'all, I'm an artist over a YouTuber. I'm an artist over a content creator. I'm an artist over a businesswoman. Honestly, like I'm an artist and I'm a creator first, and that's what I want to make sure that I'm centering myself as. And for a long time, the other stuff has taken so much meat from my creative process where I'm like, yeah, no, we about to redistribute the pie, you know, like it hasn't been balanced. But I know what that's going to require of me is I gotta get organized, y'all. Like, you know, when you get to a certain point in life, and like, side note, if you all don't know, I'm 32. I'm gonna be 33 next year. Hold up. And I don't think people talk about it enough. Like when you hit like 30 plus, like, you know, people try to make women feel old in that age, but I feel like I'm like the most confident that I've ever been. Like, true, because I've really gotten to a point of one, like knowing myself, like knowing that, okay, that is not my strong area and that might need to be delegated, or that's actually something that I don't want to do, or that's actually an event that I actually don't want to attend, and I'm actually real cool with telling her, no, I'm good, sis. You know, whereas before it was like, well, I don't want to. Yeah, no, I feel like with each year your girl is getting more and more sure, and it feels really good. It feels really empowering. And so in knowing myself, I know that I could be so much greater than I am, but I'm also already doing such a phenomenal job. So it's like, okay, you already doing a phenomenal job. Like, what if you take it to the next level? Like, what if you level up even more? And that takes organization. And part of the reason that I really haven't been able to be as consistent as I want to be in different places is because I'm not organized. But even one step back, it's because I haven't delegated enough stuff. And what I've learned in the whole delegation process is that you actually got to be organized. Like, you actually can't just call your team or call you like, hey, can y'all do this right now? It's like, no, they kind of needed time to be able to plan their schedule, plan their life out. So in the midst of you know, now having a virtual assistant and now having an in-studio assistant who's like local out here, I've learned that, like, yeah, nah, Aramis, you've been on that bullshit. If I'm being real, and of course, it might seem like I'm being hard on myself, and I'm not. I'm actually just like, I want to level myself up. I want to like be like, sis, you doing great, good, congratulations. But all right, now we about to go to the next level, and we about to be 3 times better. Okay, and that's literally on my vision board. If you all follow me on Instagram, then you saw that I had a vision board session with my friends at their house, and it was absolutely amazing. We had so much fun. And so like we was cutting up the magazines, and once we were all done, we all shared our vision board with each other and like broke it down, like what all those different elements were. And so one of my friends had noticed about my vision board that I have a lot of 3s. Like there seems like a lot of like this 3 energy going on, and I was like, oh, well, like 3s are really important to me, just like Trinity, power, the pyramids, the prism. I actually have a triangle tattoo on my chest, and just like I could go into a whole 3 thing, but that's different, okay? And then later I was thinking like, oh, that's interesting. This is actually the year that I turned 33. Okay, I feel like, okay, she's you know, she's getting there. She's getting to that Christ consciousness. Okay, still more to go, but this is the year that I turned 33. And this is the year where I'm gonna premiere all of the Zodiac paintings. If you've been here since the beginning, okay, which isn't that long ago, I think I've been on YouTube a year now, but if you've been here since the beginning, then you know I've been working on a Zodiac series, and y'all, it's done, it's been done. The candles are live. They're actually off the store right now. Actually, the whole site is shut down right now, okay, y'all. We're doing a whole reboot, I don't want to say rebrand, because I feel like I really don't have a brand per se. Like, my actual brand is just me, Aramis the Artist, you know, so I don't have to rebrand per se, but pretty much doing like a website upgrade. And so with that upgrade, I shut down the store, so nothing is available at the moment, but you should hop on a newsletter so you can be notified for when all of that goes live. But in the midst of my 33rd birthday coming up, that's also going to be the same weekend of the show where all the paintings are going to be premiered right out here in Seattle, Washington. And I was talking to the patrons. I know a lot of y'all are flying out here. Okay, look, y'all about to get flued out. Oh, well, you know, I'm not buying your ticket. Like, you gotta book that. But I would love for as many of y'all to come out. Oh my God, that would be amazing. That's gonna be so much fun. That's gonna be so much fun. And that's in June. I'm gonna drop all the details and stuff as the months get closer. But oh, and we've been working on like the invites. Oh, I feel like I might cut this out. I want that to be a little bit of a surprise. But the invitations are gonna be going out for the show. A lot to come, a lot in store, and I'm just so grateful. This is the year of our level up. Okay, I just want to share this energy with y'all. If y'all need encouragement, get in the high vibes, get in the vibration, y'all, because even though 2020 and 2021 seemed like they was some shit shows, I really feel like 2022 is gonna be the year that we can decide that no matter what is going on in the external world, we still have control over our internal state. And that is the memory, that is the reminder that I'm gonna hold with me on a daily basis. Write down in the comments, y'all, let me know what you are excited about for this year. Like, is there anything you're growing or building? Is there anything I can help y'all with? Like, I'm not here to share like how to do type tutorials, but I do love sharing insights and just like upliftment and encouragement and motivation. So I'm definitely curious to hear if there's anything that you all like specifically struggle with, and like we can all kind of just connect and like relate on that in general. But I would love to hear what goals that y'all are working on for 2022. What are you building? What are you geeked about? And if you out of town, let me know if you gonna fly out, okay? Let me know if you coming from whatever state or city or country you at, and if you gonna be here in June 2022 for when the Zodiac show goes live, okay? So I'm gonna wrap it up there, y'all. The next video probably will be a traditional studio vlog where I'm taking you on a little bit more on a journey. I'm gonna be starting painting these pieces, but I'm sending y'all all the love and the light. Happy New Year. Thank y'all so much for being on this journey with me. And remember, if you like this video, like it, and I'll see you all next week. Y'all, it is raining hella, so I don't know if you hearing the rain, then welcome to Seattle.